Hi. Hello. Congratulations on the first Galma. And thank you for the check-in, Dofi. Unlimited Galma. Thank you. And thank you for the hydrate as well, Apollo. I hope your the stream you're watching is going to be much better than this one. Okay. Hold on. Whoops, my bad. I swapped over to the other screen. Oh my god. I'm so sorry. How do you say your name? Is it Callan? Kalen? Callan? This is probably gonna be your first stream of mine, and uh, it's not going to be a fun one. I'm going to use this time to fucking cry on main. Sure, it's despite the nerfs. It's not the fact that Black Mage was nerfed. It's them changing the entire like play style of it and just sanding it down to what it is now. I've been playing that class 10 fucking years. And it's, oh my god. Hi, welcome in, Manpreet. Hello. Hi, Ireland. Hello. Thanks for the check-in as well, Manpreet. Something new to do in FF now? Dalmouth? I think I'm going to quit Final Fantasy 14. I'm not even gonna lie. It's been 10 long years, and I think it's time to take a break. Every day is going well. It was, Manpreet. It was. And, you know, it'll be fun to beat the shit out of stuff in the game. Become victim, like, I'm just trying not to like launch into stuff full-blown rant. Let me fight something I'm somewhat used to and can talk over. No, we won't use a lucky voucher for that. Okay, first off, let's get my usual stuff out of the way first. let's ground ourselves a little, huh? So today I had, what did I have for lunch? No, for dinner I had some fried chicken, some Nashville fried chicken. The kind of debuff, the kind of fried chicken that debuffs me every time I take a bite. It was good. It was nice. And then I realized that the patch notes were out, and then I got like chills. and I sat here and was like, I don't want to open those. I don't want to look. I don't want to look at what happened to Black Mage. And then like maybe 15 minutes before stream, I was like to my friend, hey, can you tell me what they did to Black Mage? Did they actually go through with it? And they were like, yeah, I'm so sorry. And I was just like, all right, I see. And so I kind of just sat there dissociating a little bit before stream. 14 random time, yeah, you know it. You know it. I'm limited. But yeah, I had Nashville fried chicken for dinner. What did you guys have? Also, let me also say what I'm doing for today. We will either farm a bunch for Ardian weapons, or I will go around and fight monsters that I haven't got the gear for yet. So we'll go from lower rank to high, like not low rank, but like the easier monsters to the harder ones that you encounter later on, and we'll try and get both the alpha and the beta sets for them, one of each. So one set of the alpha, one set of the beta thingies, and I had leftover spaghetti. Nice. My god, I was just running into a wall there. And then yeah, so we'll see how it goes. We'll just go and see what's what. Where am I going? Where is Arkveld? Oh, they're over here. Anyway, yeah, so we'll just glamour hunt essentially. For today. Glamour hunt and Ardian hunt. We'll see. I wanted to do maybe small crowns and big crowns for ones I haven't done yet, but I feel like it's pretty boring. And I think that it would be better to do stuff with a bunch of peeps, like with a bit more help from other people. So we'll maybe save that for another time, and maybe hopefully we run into smaller big crowns today. I mean, it's gonna be hard to. I need to turn the volume down, I think. But yeah, that's what we'll be doing today. And if you want to hop in yourself, if you have the game, you want to join on whatever, or if you need help with stuff, let me know when you pop into the lobby. The Nebula lobby thingy. So if you have that, which is on the Discord, you can pop in. Sorry, I'll turn the volume down after this. But yeah. Muffin. Hi, Ireland. Thank you for the follow. Appreciate it. I hope you've been having a good day so far. Okay. Hold on. I know I said I'd yap and hunt, but give me a bit. I'm just processing, you know? I didn't do all of that stuff off stream. Arkveld, my goat. I really like fighting Arkveld. It's probably one of my favorite hunts to do. Shit. Not bad. Might be. Could be alright. Could be alright. I didn't block. I should have warmed up, I think. I shouldn't have gone straight into just art mode. No, I didn't even. Okay, alright. Sorry, again, I know I said it, yeah, come on, but I'm kinda. I didn't expect to be so effective, you know? This feels so silly as well. It's just a video game, you know? But I feel like I have some like some capacity to complain because I have been playing for upwards of 10 years. Even more at this point. Oh, I died. And so I've been what the hell? I'm just flying again. Thanks, Quinn. Appreciate it. It's because Quinn was playing in the funny airplane. I mean, that's fair. You used something for so long. Yeah. It was just very unwarranted. In my opinion. Oh, I love that little alien guy. Oh, stinky. Finally, landed one offset this time. I mean, I could see that they're doing that, but I don't know. The whole appeal of Black Mage was the slow play and, like, you know, learning the fights that were even fast to the point where you moved as little as possible, or like just you didn't really need to. Like that was the fun of Black Mage. It was learning the fight on Black Mage, because it's just it plays so differently to all the other classes, right? And it's not even that Black Mage doesn't have mobility. You have the ability to slide cast. You have two charges of triple cast that you can use. 2 charges of swift, no, 1 charge of swift cast. You have Xenoglossy. You have what is it called? What's the other one? The Instacast. You have Despair now, as well as Paradox, I think it was, yeah. Which are all instant casts that let you weave and move. So it's not even the fact that you don't have mobility on Black Mage. It's just unnecessary. And it's like, who's gonna enjoy these changes? Oh yes, the people that don't play Black Mage in the first place. Like, why? And the Black Mage, the 90 spell, Despair, is very fitting right now because, my god. It's like, oh yeah, the one difficult part about Black Mage being that if you fuck over your fire cast, that's life, you know? And now you can't even drop a Nogian? Like, what? What do you mean there's no, like, stakes? Like, sure, you're not going to be casting fires, and, like, you won't lose all of those stacks anymore. But, like, why? I enjoyed Black Mage because it wasn't just easy. Oh, shit. I'm not doing too hot. I'm so sorry. You're either here for the gameplay or the talking, and I'm not really doing both. Like range pressure tactics? Yes. What happened? Oh my god, I hate fighting on these. But like, I don't know, it's just, my relationship with 14 is just very different now. Like, I loved it, and you know what, I still, you know, I don't find it an awful game anymore, or anything like that, but like, it's changed. Well, it hasn't changed. That's what the problem is. It's been the way it has been for pretty much 10 years, and if anything, we're getting somewhat less. God, remember the days when we used to get 3 dungeons a patch? Oh man. We got hard mode dungeons just for fun. I miss those so much. And like, I was willing to give them a lot of the benefit of the doubt when it came to Shadowbringers, because, you know, at least with the patch cycles, it was like, maybe they change things up after Endwalker. Sadly not. Like, that's the stinky thing. If anything, Endwalker was like the perfect time to change stuff up, because it's like a new. No, Dawntrail, sorry. The Dawntrail patch was, after Endwalker, they could have changed things. Because it's like fresh, right? You finish with a 10-year arc, and then now it's like, alright, now do whatever. In a sense of, they can change how it is, because they have an excuse to. And if anything, the game needs a lot of, like, just implements or quality of life fixes that are just to keep it fresh, or sorry, I'm just parsing what the hell Archon's doing. And fix their, like, goddamn system in general. Because, like, oh, it's like, we can't give you guys glamour plates because of this and this, and we can't make Viera and Hrothgar wear hats because of this and this. Like, take the time. to fix your game a little bit, you know? It's really funny that when during FanFest, the thing that people were most excited for was like, yo, 2 die channels, and then it's like one step forward, one step back, right? Because it's like, oh yeah, 2 die channels. Oh, by the way, we can't put it on all of the gear yet. Oh guys, we're gonna upgrade the graphics. Oh, but by the way, we can't do it on all the gear yet. And it's like, bro, please. It's getting a bit much. Since it's kept less major thing, yeah. I mean, they expand a lot of resources when they graphical upgrade. I guess. But again, Endwalker, like the patch cycle for Endwalker was just so dog. So stinky doo-doo. And the Shadowbringers, like I said earlier, I trailed off, sorry. It was like, oh, they have COVID going on, so it's really hard to like to work on Shadowbringers. And like, you know, I give them the benefit of the doubt. Yeah, it's fine. Of course. I as much as I don't really like how slow everything is, it makes sense. They have COVID to deal with, plus like all of that internal stuff. And then with Endwalker, I was like, oh, they're working on Final Fantasy 16, you know? It makes sense. Okay, hold on, I need to get my the capture thingy. Hold on, sorry. But I have heard a few things about 16, and I'll play it on stream at some point for myself to confirm or deny. But it really just feels like CBU 3 really likes the way they're doing things. And you can see in the game that it kind of is the case, with just them keeping the same formula every single time. It didn't play much like 14, which is bad. Warhammer's Quest, exactly. That's not good. If I want to play Final Fantasy 14, I'll play Final Fantasy 14, you know? Story is decent though, I see. I don't want to be playing like the same game, you know? It's Final Fantasy 16, and if you're not going to bother to innovate with it, then I'm a bit worried. Combat is tight too. I played the demo and I was just like, this is kind of boring. I don't think you can get much better than what the demo is, because it feels like what do you call it? It's like you're on the rotation anyway, right? It's like you're playing Final Fantasy 14, where when your things come off cooldown, you hit it. So when you get different summons to combo. Yeah. I mean, I'll give it a go on stream. We'll see. It's just, you know, I haven't been out here like, oh, I need to get it kind of deal, right? Okay. Hi Fox Swapman, thanks for the alert, appreciate it. And you too, Galma, thanks for sticking in. I hope your stream goes well. Take care and have fun with Prey. Alrighty. Right. Alright, that's our little warm-up Archveld. Okay, I was also gonna practice a bit of bow as well, so we'll be doing that as well as hunting monsters from Loaded Map. So it worked, but I'm gonna be listening. All right, I'm sorry, it's probably not gonna be the greatest. It's just gonna be me at like yapping about 14. And let me preface all of this by saying, if you still enjoy the game and like, you know, all of the no Rini's, I don't want a second thing to be mad about. I don't want a second thing to be mad about. But hello, welcome in Rini's and Raiders. Hello, Happy Jalapeno. Hello, Crystallized. Hello, Tim Chow. Hello, Unlimited. Hello, Rini's yourself. Hello, Red Fox, I'm back. Hello, Tim Chow. Wait. Tim Chow, you did it twice. Wow, I can't believe you would be greedy like this. The greed on you. Hi, it's so easy. I think that's how you say it, right? I'm sorry. Rin pronounced it a while back, and I don't really remember. But hello, welcome in. The prawn, yeah. Hello, welcome in. I cheesed on you. Oh God. I don't know if I like that. No. Thank you for the Gigantify Rinnies, and thank you as well, Jalapeno. That's fine. Cheese is okay, but easy cheese is something else. Yeah, LeBron. It's my little guy. It's my little thing. You've been sitting on me in the last few streams. Because then if people ask about it, it's like an easy way to shill Rinnies. And speaking of shilling Rinnies, I know that most of you have already come from Rinnies' stream, but if you haven't, please do go check Rinnies out. She's the one who drew this little dude over here. And it's just a treat. A beloved friend. Genuinely. Thank you so much. It's super fun to hang out. Super full streams. Fun to just vibe, lurk while she's doing art. It's probably the place I chat the most, if I'm being honest. And even then, it's still pretty sporadic, unless we're like in a conversation of sorts. But yeah, I'm a lurker, but in Rinni's stream, I'm less of a lurker. Very wonderful person. Please do go check Rinni's out if you can. No shilling, only cheesies. No. Welcome in. If you need to raid and run as well to any of the raiders and Rinnies yourself, please do go take care of yourself after stream. I know you'll probably stick around for a little bit, but please do take care of yourself. When you call it. Yeah, if you guys need to head off, do anything else, appreciate it. But if you do decide to stick around for a little bit, we're playing some Monster Hunter. Forewarning, I'm in somewhat of a weird mood. and I am going to be talking about 14 a lot probably, and because I'm sad. I'm here to party and watch you slap monsters. I will be slapping monsters. Yes. Let's see. Did I miss anything? Cheese to meet you in a can. Yucky. No easy cheese, please. Take the... I already have one thing to be sad about. I don't need easy cheese to be sad about. No shilling, only cheesies. Your comeuppance arrived quickly. Yes, exactly. The black mage changes? Yeah. Yeah. Wow. Yeah. Go. Rinnies, don't you need to like go piss, girl? Get a snack or a bit of like rest or anything? Are you sure? You'll be all right. Also, let me turn the volume down a little bit so you guys can hear the sadness in my voice whenever I'm around slapping monsters. But anyway, ate snacks during stream. Okay. Have you pissed? Have you, I don't know, stretched? Have you postured? Have you done the usual streamer, hello streamer, remember to do these things kind of deal that everybody has? But yeah. Right, this one. Okay, so yeah, we'll be doing a bit of bow and dualies, I suppose. Go Pisco, you right? Good, we're back, exactly.
Yep.
Alright, let's see, right? Let's start from earlier on, so we can practice maybe dualies or bow and stuff like that. We're going to get all of this armor as much as we can. So we'll do like... So the way I'm going to be doing it is I will buy an alpha set and then the other set, so beta, but then the bottom row, right? To get the glands fast.
Look good.
And the way Monster Hunter system works in terms of glamours is you craft the item and bam, it's in your inventory. And it's like, you know, you can equip it whenever over your armor.
Ready to get to work?
I could talk about 14's fucking glamour system right now if I wanted to,
Ready
but...
to get to work?
Ugh.
Alrighty. Perfect.
like I was saying before, Brittany's rated in. I'm going to preface all of this 14 stuff with, if you enjoy the game, this is not an attack on you in any way. And even though I have a lot of criticisms about it, it's been a game that I've been playing for 10 years, so it's not anything crazy. You know, my word is law kind of deal, but it's just been a little bit of grievances that I've had over the years,
Look good.
essentially.
Perfection.
And just kind of, it's all coming to a head with all of the Black Mage changes. And oh my, I'm so sorry to come from Mini's stream. Who's so positive and nice and chaotic. Oh wait. Oh shit, this works differently. It's because, okay. There's no like hope A and hope beta. Okay, right. Sorry, so the way the armor works is, let me go down to like something that has two. Right, there's an alpha and a beta set, essentially. And the difference between them is that the alpha sets have a skill extra, but then you have like these things called decorations that you can put on the armor that aren't, that will vary. So there's like, here, you can see on the right side, the Rathalos helm has no decorations, right? But then if I go down to the one at the bottom, see one of them's, they're both a bit better. They're level 2 decorations. And so the difference really is just if you want that extra skill at the beginning here. So the Alpha Helm has 2 evade window on the bottom right and 1 constitution. And then the Beta Helm has 1 constitution and 1 evade window. And that's really a difference, plus the decorations. But in each set you have two different ones. And they've been changing it recently where now you can wear, they used to split it up into male and female counterparts. And now, because of Wilds, they were like, eh, fuck that shit. Now the males can wear female armor and the females can wear male armor, essentially. And so this is, I don't know, I think this is the male armor. And then now it's the female armor, right? And so that's what the difference is just in the alpha set, but they both have the same skills. So the way we're gonna do it is, once we get to these, is we're gonna craft 1 top bit, 1 bottom bit, so that we can have them as glamours. So that's the male armor, and then down here, we use the female armor. But the way these top ones work, however, is it's just split up into male and female, and it hasn't been, like, it's because there's no, like, alpha and beta sets in the deal. Because this is, like, the starting armor. But yeah, sorry, I'm just yapping that stuff. But yeah, this is gonna be such a sticky stream if this is your first time, because I'm just gonna kind of sit here
Ready to get to
complaining. But I don't know, I needed a bit of an outlet today because I've been feeling weird this past few weeks anyway. Been in a weird mood. It's life has been weird. I've been having really bad brain worms. When it comes to like
perfection.
streaming.
Ready to get
And no, not streaming. I've been having fun streaming because like once I start streaming, the brain worms kind of go away.
perfection.
But the brain worms recently I've had are just like really irrational. And it happens every so often where I'm just like, oh, all my friends don't actually like me and they're pretending. And that it's not fair on people. But that's about how I've been going. And it's been rough. And then I hop into like people's streams and they're like, Neb is wonderful. And this isn't me like asking like them to say stuff about me. It's just I pop into stream and then without them like maybe my presence and they're just like, oh, it's Neb. Neb is so blah 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 and nice. And I'm just like, oh, really? You're telling me my brainworms are wrong? Oh my god, I'm so sorry about like just the alrighty perfection in the background while I craft all of these. It's so weird because it feels like when the brainworms have been afflicting everyone lately, like as of February-ish. Yeah, it's true. It's so true. And for example, when it comes to like, again, I don't want to put other streamers on pedestals, and I don't want them to feel like, oh, like you're so perfect to me, or like I hold you so in such a high regard. It's just weird and comforting seeing other streamers also be affected by the brainworms. I'm just like, oh, it happens to you too, huh?
Alrighty.
That's good.
Perfect.
It's not just me struggling.
Look good.
I don't want to again name people or put people on blast, but like Ronan has been like one of those people where I'm just like,
I'm ready to
huh.
perfection.
Even someone like Ronan, huh? And like I'm not saying that in a way of like, oh, you know, as if Ronan would feel that kind of way or anything. She's human too, but it's more just like I sit there and I look at Ronan and I'm just like, man, she has her shit together. You know? And like, if anything, I don't know who truly has their shit together out there. I feel like a lot of people would say that they don't have their shit together. But it's neat, just it's just so similar in the way of she says exactly how I feel. No kind of deal. MC repeat dialogue ASMR. Yeah, Ron said she got tired with the real bad like yeah, exactly. And it's just been pretty nuts to hear something like that. Hi Arya. Hello. I hope you've been well, and I hope you're at home, nice and safe now. I hope you took care on your way back. I'm gonna skip these Vespoid ones for now because these are like small monsters that I don't want to grab. Am I in high rank? Okay, I am. Oh my god, thank god. I thought I was in low rank because they were blue, and I don't really see blue ones very often. Oh, we just got home? Alrighty. I hope you like settled in all good and comfy. I am kind of yapping about 14 and my brainworms right now, so I'm sorry if that's not what you want to hear. And thank you for the check-in as well, Rennies. Oh, yum. Mango. God, I miss mango. That's why I've been sad lately. I haven't been able to eat mango recently. It's not in season anymore. Hey, that matches the current armor set pretty well. Happy to be here. Hi. Yeah, thank you. What happened with 14? They changed Black Mage a bunch, and I'm kind of sad over it. Right, I look at her and I'm like, she's got to figure out. I admire how cohesive the streamers are and how she can smooth out any wrinkle. Turns out she's also just doing her best like all of us. And it's just really weird because like, what I say is being a bit like hypocritical in the sense of like, no, a paradox, sorry. Because I'm out here saying, oh, you know, Ronan, like I don't want to put people on a pedestal. I don't want to like call certain people and be like, oh my god, this person is so awesome and cool to me. But it's also just like, you know, they're also just like me for real, you know? It's a bit weird in the way that those two things can coexist, I guess. Perfection. Mango. 13. Hi Gonzalez, welcome in. Thanks for the check-in. Appreciate it. Oh my god, congratulations on the nice amount of scan points. You got my mangoes? I don't know what happened. I feel like so hard. It's crazy. Like Arya is also definitely another person I look up to quite a bunch and who I really respect and make me feel so like aw inside kind of deal. I was talking about it, I think in a previous Monster Hunter stream where I was like, it's so weird being mentioned just without being there, like without even saying hi or being there. I love these, by the way. I really want to use these in a glamour. They're so cute. The little like the feathers. Oh, they remind me of the things in 14, the little bunnies in Eureka. So cute. Anyway, let's grab the armor at the top. Arya's so cool. She is. We can't call her the other one, even though that's really what I think personally. But it makes her very cool. But yeah, they changed Black Mage and just stripped it of what I think was its whole identity. They made all of the cast time shorter. They made it basically impossible to fuck up your rotation. And I don't know, they just sanded it. They just sandblasted it to hell. And I'm a bit sad. Because like I've been playing for 10 years and I liked the way Black Mage played. Alright, we gotta hunt a Kutku, alright? That's what we're gonna do. We're gonna be hunting Kutku. Are there any Kutkus on the map? That's so wild. Such a huge change. Yeah, it came out of nowhere too. I don't exactly know why they did it. They basically just made it like all the other casters because of the cast time, essentially. And it's just like, no. No. I mean, the settlement's having monster trouble. These are good distractions. Let's see what they've got. Ew, Gravios. Ugh. You know what? You can deal with that problem. Sorry, I'm gonna go find Quick Boost to hit. You gonna help? Alright, thanks, Alma. Can you change Black Mage back for me, please? Thank you. That would be the best help. Oh, it's Frenzied. I don't want to hunt Frenzied ones. I want to hunt ones that'll last a little bit longer. Or is that it? Is that really it? Oh, man. Oh, man. Well, I guess we can hunt this until we find one on the map. I was gonna believe this smooth Black Mage so much. You think your ship would be like, no way, that's my baby. It's going to be a pretty hot take anymore, but I think I've like lost a lot of my respect for the devs. Cause like I always feel a bit weird. Again, these are my own opinions, and if you still like them and whatnot, this isn't an attack on you in any kind. This is just me. But the way they've been treating the game as just one thing that like you must be doing this, this, and this, I don't really care much anymore. Especially when they say things like, I know this is like beating a dead horse at this point, but especially when they say things like, oh yeah, you know, we can't do like Viera and Hrothgar hats because of limitations. And it's been like that for like 5 years now? No. I'm sorry, but you don't get to say that anymore. And it's the fact that they don't even put out like working hats for them every time, even in events. You'd think that in events they would also just make them compatible, right? And again, I know I repeat this every single time, but it's getting to the point where I don't trust you anymore as devs, really. Your actual sunshine will cry and scream compliments at you until you get used to it. It's so true. Rini's beats herself up so much. And funnily enough, streaming has made it easier for me to accept compliments or be like, are you serious? When people say things to me, like it's been easier to just sit here and take the compliment kind of deal, right? God, I'm like hopping between conversation topics. Like this fucking Yanquit who is firing fireballs. Arrhenius deserves like so much love, genuinely. It's funny because you remind me of another person that I'm thinking about is Deer, and Deer puts themselves down so much. It's so funny. Look how fast that was. I hate frenzied ones. I say that's so bad. For better or worse, I came in from WoW where they treated the play like absolute garbage for years, so being treated like recycle is a step up for me. That's fair. You played WoW? It's so cool. Conversation juggling, monster slap, and yeah. And like, I can also compliments. Slapping and ass clapping. Wait, what? I don't think I'm engaging in the second one. Are you guys engaging in the second one without me? It's kind of rude. Yeah, that's my exact face. Bum, thank you, ratings for the for the big DK butt. What is that, by the way? I know it's a butt, but like, where is it from? Like, what character is that? You? Oh my god, Cake, you're getting your ass clapped. I didn't know that. Anyway, you know, Healer Mice, they murdered me and threw me in a hole years ago now. God, so true, Rocket Penguin. Welcome in. Healers, I'm so sorry. I can't sit here and complain about Black Mage when Healer Mage exists. Healers just get spat in the face like every single day. I'm so sorry that they don't want to do it. Like, they're like, nah, no DPS options, just heal. You're not meant to heal. You know DPS, just heal. Oh god. Your Astro cards, they were cool. They were a nice gimmick. No more. We're gonna take those and we're gonna blast the shit out of them. Sand them down as like simple as it can be. You give this to P range. Ooh, you give this to melee. You give this to tank. No, gone are the days when you had to look at your party composition and adjust accordingly. God forbid a little bit of thinking in my Final Fantasy 14. What do you mean? I'm having so much fun doing either single target or AoE. Maybe a dot if it'll last 30 seconds. You put dot up and you press that one button. You do it, alright? And you'll like it. Well, let's see if I miss anything. If I miss anything chat-wise while I'm in a hunt, I will scroll back up after the hunt, no worries. But since I can't hunt and scroll chat at the same time, I'm sorry.
I'm happy to help anytime.
And I don't know, maybe it's because I have been playing for like years now. It's not even the fact that like I guess I'm a bit biased because I do high-end content, but even like just from a casual standpoint, like I want to be able to I play more casually than I do raid, and so I feel like I have a little bit of a say on it, because I'm not even thinking of it from like a meta perspective. It's like, oh, this is the meta, you have to be playing like this. Like, that's the thing, you can play how you want, but if you play the way you want, you're not going to get any kind of reward for it. And I do like games where you can play differently and you can play into different strengths of the job, or like say Monster Hunter, right? I do like that it's now viable to play Dragon Piercer. You can like sit around and like in world, you couldn't do this. You couldn't spam the shit out of this. Well, you could, don't get me wrong. But like seeing this like go through the monster like with a lot more damage now, it's fun. I like playing both bow normally and like this. It doesn't look fun now because I'm not hitting a monster, but all right, you know what? Let's go hit a monster and I'll show you why it's fun. My mage, holy, exactly. And it's funny now because I was just looking at the black mage changes, but they nerfed basically all the AoEs of classes as well, right? It's like, like, oh, now you're telling me that the trash pulls, the same two trash pulls for the boss are gonna take even longer now? Man, who likes doing their AoE rotation? If you do like it, I'm sorry. That's completely fine. But who the hell likes doing their AoE rotation? I feel like an NPC. Doses. Okay, anyway. This is what I like about this playstyle. Ow, not that. No, come back. See the numbers just going like that through the monster? That's so good. Anyway. It's crazy. And like, there's a lot that I can talk about. And I could jump between. They don't make complexity out of my voice. Wax, they did? I'm sorry. I think it'd be really sad if they ever say Dragoon and Ninja, even if I'm super bad at them. You know what? Funnily enough, they used to be much more complex. Dragoon had directionals out the wazoo, and it was fun. I like directionals. I don't know if that's something people actually like, but I love directionals. Am I gonna be able to hit them every single time in the fight? No. Do I have True North to help me? Yeah, that's fine. That's a nice quality of life. But I like the fact that I can fuck up. I like the fact that I have to play interestingly, you know? And they've removed so many directionals from the game. Like, Monk is like the epitome of directionals. Like every second move you have to be like behind the bus. You have to be on the side of the bus. You have to be to the left of the bus. And that was fun. Dancing around the bus was really fun. And now what? Monk has like 2 directionals, I think. 2 or 3. And I don't believe in people being like, oh, you know, but it's meta. You need to, you know, I don't like missing out on damage. That's bad game design. No, I like that. I like the fact that, you know, it's split up on whether you can plan yourself out around the fight a lot better. And you just get better and better at doing the fight. Like Black Mage. Black Mage wasn't hard rotation-wise. Black Mage was very complex in the sense that you had to play very differently from everything else. You had to worry about positioning. You had to worry about where you could greed, where you could afford to sit there. Speaking of greed, that was a very greedy Dragon Piercer. That makes sense. Yeah, and like, it's funny seeing the way it is now. I don't want to be a boomer and be like, oh, you know, it was so much better in the old days, but I do kind of think it a little bit because, again, I brought this up earlier, but we used to get 3 dungeons. 3 dungeons per patch. And you, in your expert roulette, you would get all 3 of them. You got a hard mode dungeon, you got a patch dungeon, and maybe an extra one if you're lucky. You know? We get 2 to 3 dungeons a patch, and that was crazy. And like, you could argue that they are adding a few more things. Like, don't get me wrong. They're not completely not innovating. Island Sanctuary, Buzzja, Eureka, what is it called? The Ishgard Restoration. Those are new things, and I actually will be like, good. They're innovating. They're doing different things, but like, you gotta give some love to the shit that you've been doing before as well. And at first I was copiuming and I was just like, you know, it's COVID. Shadowbringers makes sense. 100% I will be like, yeah, it's COVID. They had to deal with COVID during Shadowbringers. But then with Endwalker, I was like, oh, 16 somewhat. But like, I don't know, man. It feels like we're getting less and less. There were days where, I mean, back in the day, we got the Beast Tribe, the Relic, the what is it called? The Raid or the Alliance, all in one patch. One patch. Now we have to wait like 2 months for like a measly 2.5 patch, right? It's like, oh yeah, cool, we're gonna get Beast Tribes. And I know they're gonna do the space exploration thing too, but it's like, you know, that's Ishgard Restoration again. And that's fine. I like space, and I think... Uh-oh. 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 My game chugging. Uh-oh. Oh no, please. Please. Okay, thank you. Which classes are now still high skill ceiling, or are they all smooth now? I don't really, I can't say for sure, but I think Monk and Ninja are pretty up there for at least me. I could never figure out how to play Ninja. Monk I get the gist of, but execution wise I'm terrible at it. We need high skill seeking jobs because I can't play them all. It doesn't mean they need their edges smooth out for me. Exactly. That's what I like. That's why I liked Black Mage so much, because it felt like I could always improve, and every fight technically felt a bit different for me. But I definitely think Ninja and just because I definitely couldn't play those jobs, Ninja and Monk are pretty high up for me. Oh shit. Wrong spell. I mean, wrong attack. Oh, bye. Good night. So when I was running earlier, or when I'm using our lunch break to assemble a cupboard. Ooh! I hope the cupboard assembling went well. Speed run, speed building. So amazed at how Ian's main DPS is Ninja. Yeah. Those people are crazy nuts. Especially since a lot of stuff hinges on you getting that trick attack. Sorry, it's not trick attack anymore, it's Mug, isn't it? You instead of doing your water mudras, it's like yes, press mug. You just need to press one button now, which is it's and again, people that don't play meta and or do their rotations perfectly, blah blah blah. This won't concern people in any other way. But I think a lot of the shit about job design right now is the fact that 2-minute meta exists, where all of the jobs burst and all of their spells, their big spells go off cooldown, is every 2 minutes. And if you fuck up your rotation in any of that 2 minutes, you're screwed. Goodbye, there goes all of your DPS from a meta standpoint, right? And I don't think that's healthy for the game. I think having stuff depend on what classes and what composition you go in to reward healers, for example, right? Back when Astrologian had what the back when Astrologians had cards that would do different effects, give you better faster spell speed, faster skill speed, and mana, and whatnot, and damage and burst. Different classes had bursts at 90 seconds, a minute, and depending on what time it was in the fight, that's how you as an Astrologian would plan your cards to give to the person. But right now, all it is, right, is you look at a chart, who's doing the most DPS from top to bottom meta-wise. That's who you give your cards to, priority-wise. And that's stinky, right? I play, whenever I play Astro, I'm gonna give it to the black mage because I love black mages. I'm just gonna give it to the person who has the best glam. I'm gonna give it to the person who has a cute name, right? Also, what the fuck is wrong with me? The frenzy. Jesus Christ, I'm stinky.
From the others.
Yes, you did hear that from the others, Nato. Alright, I need to find a quit code. Hi, SRPS831119. Welcome in. Thanks for the follow. Appreciate it. That bow looks dope. Thank you. There are much better bows in my opinion, though.
Well,
Hold on. Let me show you.
hey,
I like this is the stinky meta bow. Where's the weapon? Bow.
what are we making?
I really like this one. Where is it? This one is so cool.
Hello.
It's hard to see on stream actually. I have better bows. Hold on.
Remind me.
Change equipment. Where is it? No, that's a gun. I like this bow. This bow cool. Matches the glam too. Look at it. It's awesome. Yippee.
Hello.
And then there's this one as well. Looks real cool. I haven't used it. Yeah. All right. Hold on. Let me pull it out outside. God, that sounds awfully weird. Let me just pull it out outside. Yeah. Look at this thing. These bows are so much cooler. Look at that. Oh my god, it makes different noises for the other rows. That's so cool. Yeah, there's that. It's based off of a spider, and it kind of looks like, and it kind of sounds like a web shooting out of it. That's awesome. That's really cool. I didn't notice that about the bow. I just made it because it was cool. And where's the other one? Oh, this one. I love this one so much. I mean, I never judge you for pulling something out in the name of fashion. Thank you. I don't think I would want to pull out something weird in the name of fashion. Look at this. Look at this bow. It's so much cooler. Look at the way the head of the monster is there. Oh, it's rad. Anyway, I don't remember what was the last thing I was ranting about 14 ones. Oh, you know what we can say? You know what I can hop onto? The glamour system. the glamour system in that game was terrible. It's the most ass backwards thing ever. say that game as if I'm not playing it. Well, I mean, I could. I don't know. I want to stick around because like Arya, DK, Minis, Ronin, like all that gang has been having fun with 14, and a lot of my fun recently from the game has been coming from them. My friend who I've been playing for 10 years with, they were like, "I'm sorry, I'm not happy with the game at the moment, and so I probably won't be playing as much anymore or at all." And I'm just like, that's okay. But we played, yeah, again, we've been playing for like 10 years, and they were a big reason why I did a lot of casual stuff too. So I'm sad. A lot of my big reason of playing was because of them. And my other reason of playing outside of them too, apart from you guys right now, is I love raiding. I love doing the EXs, I love doing the high-end content, and I love doing that on Black Mage. So for them to basically strip down my class to what it is now, I am like really sad, genuinely. It feels silly to be this like distraught over a game, but like it's weird. I've been playing for so long, and like a lot of my fun comes from raiding and doing the EXs, and my whole like identity in my class is just, it's gone. It's genuinely quite upsetting, and I feel really weird for being so, I guess, sad over a game. But like 14 has brought so much joy over my 10 years, and it's like, oh damn, you know, 14 glamour system. Yeah. I wish it worked like this. I wish it worked like Guild Wars or whatever, where it's like, all right, you got the piece of gear that you wanted, it's in your glamour dresser for free whenever you want, it's all yours. Nope, you gotta get it from that dungeon, you gotta get it from, yeah, and then you gotta put it into the glamour dresser. Oh wait, hold on guys, there's like 300 400 slots only. You want more of that? Nah, limitation, sorry. Boo, hi Cap, welcome in, thanks for the check-in, appreciate it. Nah, it's super understandable. I remember they get rid of hunter pets on one of the hunter classes in WoW. It's just like, I can't play this shit anymore. The pet was my buddy. Yeah. It's yeah. Like, yeah, I'm on both things where I'm just like, I understand why I'm so sad, but I also, it feels a bit silly. But it's like, I'm like I was slowly and slowly not really enjoying the game as much as I used to anyway, which is fine, you know. It's been really fun popping into streaming, playing a lot more other games, but I think just playing so much more other things has been like, you don't need to play 14 anymore, you don't need to like force yourself to keep playing. And a lot of the reason why I'm still subbed anyway is because of my house, and I hate that. It's really annoying that your house is tied to paying real ass money for it. It's like, oh, 45 days, no sub? I understand why it's like this, but the housing system is already ass backwards, right? I'm gonna... Where do Cuckoos spawn? I don't want to find a frenzied one. That's the problem. I'm gonna rest. Sorry, what was I saying? God, I just lost track of like that entire train of thought. Hold on, I also need to scroll. I don't think it's weird. It's a core part of your hobby. For it to lose a big part of its enjoyment is not silly, my own. I just want to pencil my. Yeah, I'm not a big fan of that, even if I love building rooms. Yeah, like that's the thing as well. I'm just, oh my god, I could just go on about the housing system itself, but like everybody knows that's fucked up. It's sad. At least you can have your apartment and stuff, which is, you know, nice. But I don't really understand why they didn't just make it so that at the end of Island Sanctuary, you get your own instance housing. Like, that would have just made everyone happy, in my opinion. There is no Putku, sadly. I guess I don't know. Let's move on to the next set of gear and see what that is.
Hey.
While the ads play. And that's basically why I'm subbed recently.
What are we making today?
apart from, of course, playing with you guys, it's been real fun. Again, you've been bringing me back to the game. But I've outside of playing with you guys, fishing, and helping Reenies out with like fates and whatnot, I have genuinely not had any drive to play 14. So I know it's kind of at this point where I've just gotta let it go. But it's still sad just because I've been playing the game for so long.
Ready to get
That I'm just like, no.
Alright.
It's a bit hard. It's really hard to like just let go, I suppose. Just because it's a big part of.
Look good.
It's been a big part of my life, I suppose. And
Perfect.
it's
Look
just
good.
I hold so much joy in my heart for it still, despite me complaining about all of this, because Shadowbringers
Perfect.
came out at a point in my life where I was like awfully depressed.
Ready to get
Shadowbringers like really helped me out of a slump.
Ready to get
So all of its themes about love and like just, you know, just, I don't know. Shadowbringers really to me was just very about love. Despite like I know you're kind of in the early stages of it, Marini's, Arya, but it's crazy how they can put a theme like that into how fucked up of story of Shadowbringers really is. And just like watching you go through it as well, I'm just like, God, I loved Shadowbringers like so much.
Look good.
And
Perfect.
it grabbed me in like a really bad part of my life, and it just shook me. It's like, love yourself, idiot. And then Endwalker was like,
Perfect.
I'm not gonna spoil anything, of course, but a lot of it being like,
Alrighty.
how do I say this without spoiling it, I guess? Just, oh, it was basically just shaking me by the collar, which is like, live, bitch, live.
Alright.
And just Endwalker and Shadowbringers are like really special to me.
Perfect.
So it's the kind of thing where I don't think 14 is a dying game. I don't believe in. Oh my god, we get to fight Lala Barana. Fuck yeah. Hold on, we have to fight such a cool enemy now. And I have investigations for that. Here we go. Lucky voucher. It makes sense, the numbers and everything. Everybody like doom posting be like, oh, the numbers are so low nowadays compared to the rest. It makes sense. It's a very casual game, and of course people will kind of not be playing after like such a big patch lull. Even though that in itself is a bit of a problem with the game, where you know patch lulls are like very much a thing nowadays.
Hope you find something new.
I don't really truly believe in like the game's dying, blah blah blah, but I can see that it's not going in a direction that I want it to be going into nowadays, which is again all right, because it's, you know, things change and things end up not being for me, and people can enjoy stuff, but it's also just real nice to also see people who are just plain enjoying the game as well, right? Like again, I keep bringing you back up like Arya, DK, and stuff, but you guys have been like, and Reenies, you guys have been like really making me feel joy despite all of my grievances with the game, and not just being completely negative about everything, because I'm just really glad to see you going through the story and just plain enjoying yourself, not needing to worry about all of this stuff. And it's not that I think that you shouldn't worry about any kind of this stuff, but like, you're fresh players, right? You can look at the game in like your own lens compared to someone like me who's been playing for like so long. Kind of deal. So, oh, you remind me of the game Help Me a lot. I think I need to break that. Yeah. I'm just gonna be really sad letting go of the house, personally. I'm gonna go around and do like maybe one last tour for myself. I'm gonna like save a bunch of screenshots essentially of what the house used to look like, because outside of maybe subbing when you guys need help or want to do stuff, I think like I'll be taking like at least a bit of an extended break, at least, and giving myself kind of that. I'm definitely gonna play the patch tomorrow, despite the Black Mage changes. I'm gonna complain a bunch to myself about it while playing, but like I still want to see where the game goes in terms of the story and everything else. And you know, if it comes to a point where I just really am not enjoying myself at all, then I'll stop. But I do want to hop on to like play with you guys still, right? Don't take this as me being like, oh, the game sucks, I hate everything about it now. Or if I'm just like, oh yeah, I'll sub to play with you guys, don't feel bad about it kind of deal, right? Don't be like, oh man, I don't want Nev to spend their money getting sub if they don't need to. I will want to play with you guys, no worries. I feel similarly for my sister playing Genshin, playing the best way to save the house, yeah. Sadly, I can't keep it. Besides, you know, it was mainly just me and my best friend hanging out there ourselves. It'll probably go to people who are, you know, more active in the game and really want housing. And it's probably much better for them to have it. But yeah, I think it's a good time to just, you know, consider not playing as much at least. Because I think I still, you know, want to sit there and maybe do the patch stuff for like a week or two, right? But the real sad thing for me, at least, is Black Mage. Like, that was the tipping point for me, I think. Because, again, like I said, I enjoy playing Black Mage in that kind of content. And you could argue, oh, just swap to a job that you still enjoy. Like Machinist or Samurai. It's just like, no, I don't want to do that. I want to play Black Mage. Or doing a house tour stream or a video for your house? Yeah, I will. I'll do something like that for sure. At some point. Before it goes away. I'll do both, maybe like a little stream to save it, or a video. Maybe with like, yeah, maybe I could even do a video. Just my real ass thoughts written into a script. As I walk around my house, talking about stuff. I haven't edited a video in a while. I really like video editing. I used to edit quite a lot back in the day. Very enjoyable. But yeah. Oh my god, the weight just popped up. Oh yeah, I forgot you could do this. Just the hop, skip, and jump around. Is it like necessary? Fuck no. But is it cool to do and fun? Yeah, absolutely. What else was I saying? Oh, another thing I really don't like, that it's funnily enough, I think it's even been like a bit of a problem in Shadowbringers to Endwalker to Dawntrail, is the way story instances work. I'm sorry if this is a spoiler in any way. I personally don't think it is, but the story instances go one of three ways. You do the thing, you go in there and you fight something, and then you hit a point where you're fighting with NPCs, and it's just like, all right, damn, this boss that we're fighting or whatever, it's too much. We can't do it. And then somebody in the party will just be like, leave this to me. And then they LB4. They LB4 whatever's happening. And it's just like, oh, okay. Why am I even here? How come I can't do that as the Warrior of Light, you know? And I get it's, you know, giving them time to shine, but when you do it over and over in the story instances, it's like, I see. And so that's either one of them, or the boss will do something that'll incapacitate you, and then somebody's like, don't worry, I got you, and they protect you. And they do the big move, and then they LB4. And if it's not that, then it's a bunch of ads, and then one of them NPCs was just like, oh, hold on. Gather them together. I'm gonna do my big LB4 attack. And it just said, I see. I felt that when I played the end of Stormblood. Yeah. I got this. It's, yeah, I'm sorry to say that it might not change. Yeah, like the writing for Shadowbringers and Endwalker, while not perfect, are very beautiful pieces of art to me. But again, running into that same problem in main story quest where there is just a lot of nothing burger too. And I get that, you know, for example, A Realm Reborn couldn't exist. I mean, Endwalker, Shadowbringers couldn't exist if we didn't start from A Realm Reborn. But every like just going through the main story just kind of blows sometimes. There's nothing really new to do, and just the gameplay of it is always the same. It's like, oh, talk to this NPC, talk to this NPC. Oh, look at that. There's black miasma on the ground. You're gonna fight some mobs, and then you're gonna kill them before you can even do your rotation. And it's just like,
I heard from the others.
while main scenario, the main story quests, or like the writing is like quite good, and you have to be doing all of that, you can say that you're completely absorbing everything, right? It's a lot, really, and the fact that you have to do main story to do other pieces of content, and locking people out from playing with each other and doing a lot of the stuff with each other is just like, even if there's skipping cutscenes, that's gonna take so long, right? And to like a new player too, who just wants to do the funny raids or the just get into fighting shit, it's a slog, right? Like, just talk to NPC, move from here to here, mount up, walk all the way here, talk to this NPC. Ooh, cool, dungeon. And even then, the formula. I always talk about the formula. 71. Every X1 dungeon, every X3 dungeon, every X5 dungeon. So you know what's coming. You know what's gonna happen, and not having any kind of like, I don't know. Like, you get so used to doing that, right? Where it's just like, there's no surprises anymore. Like, sure, the dungeon itself could tell a story, and that's really cool. Using the dungeon, like the final thing of Shadowbringers and Endwalker to tell a story, they fucking nailed that so well. That was just amazing. And like using it to tell a story, that's really cool. But it's also just, it just feels like shit that you're. A lot of the main scenario for me is also just like, I can't wait to get to the dungeon. I can't wait to get to the trial, you know? And it's just, it's not surprising anymore. As good as Shadowbringers and Endwalker's writing is, the main scenario can be very predictable too. I'm like, why did I have to play this if it has a scripted end? Exactly, right? And that's why I liked something in Shadowbringers, was it Shadowbringers? No, in Endwalker, that one instance. Everybody, like, if you've played Endwalker, you know what instance I'm talking about. I know it was divisive, whether people like that or not, but I fucking loved that instance because of how different it was, how much it told the story. It was so cool. Like, I know why people wouldn't like something like that, but like that to me is what they should be doing with the instances. Not necessarily like making, like, I can't say, I'm not allowed to say, but that to me was really, really cool. I liked that so much because it was so different from what I'm used to in 14. It's like, again, I honestly also, maybe hot take, think that people didn't like it because it was so different. And that was the point, right? Like, that was literally a crucial plot point. Not being able to do 50% of the content with DK because he didn't do weird one-off quest chains from core expansions. Exactly, right? I'm not blaming DK for not, like, unlocking all the raids, all of the thingy, because, like, he just doesn't want to, probably, or he has his own reasons. But that shit's fun! Like, I can't wait to do Nier with you guys, whenever Arya gets there. Like, I'm so excited for you guys to experience stuff like that. Because, like, even now, like, Arya hasn't done, like, the Stormblood raids, for example. like those are so fun. The Omega raids, the what's the other one? The Final Fantasy Tactics, whatever raids. Those ones. Those are so fun. I love those. Those are some of my favorite content ever. I can't wait to see hopefully Ronan doing all the blue quests to make this possible. So true. I love you, Ronan. Thank you for doing the blue quest. It's also just sad because like to catch up and do stuff like at the end game where all the shit is, like a lot of the content is just where the game is currently, and having to play as a new player to catch up is like, oh man. I can't wait to see where they take my favorite character. Oh no. It's cool. I just felt like one part, a very critical part, like direction put you on a tight timeline. Yeah, I can see like that definitely as a genuine critique of it. I saw Blue Quest and Gridania that I haven't done. Yeah, with Fran. Yeah, hope to do the level soon. Yeah. God, sorry. This is just chatting, not even just hunting. Let's fight Lalabarina again. Sorry, it's Lalabarina, right? Because like. Ballerina? Yeah. But yeah, like again, a lot of my joy of the game comes from the instances and, you know, the story. I personally liked Dawntrail. I did enjoy it. Did I like the patch that came after it story-wise? Fuck no. I actually hate it. And like what's coming up next, I'm just like, ugh. But I'm still gonna play it tomorrow. I'm gonna go through it and I'm gonna, you know, see what happens. But the thing itself is the game is very when it comes to the content of the game, I don't like that it's all duty finder. Not duty finder, yes, duty finder. It's all, you have to queue up, you have to do this and this, you have to do that and that. Everything is done through the duty finder. It's just like, oh, nobody's queuing for that thing that you need to do, you're shit out of luck. You gotta ask for help, you know, from people. But like, all of the Final Fantasy stuff is tied to duty finder. You want gear? Go to duty finder. You want tomes? Duty finder. You have to interact with this part of the game all the time. There's no alternative ways to get things, right? And like, again, that's what they want for the game, and that's alright. But it does get a bit stale and boring, in my opinion. I miss my favorite character. I'm sorry. It's okay, Arya. They do this thing where they bring them up a lot. I'm gonna say this, I'm gonna use this unreused enough times. Nebula, you're precious. Thank you. I don't really know what has warranted something like that I've said recently, but thanks. Also, I really want to grab Ronan by the fucking neck at some point and just be like, what the fuck do you mean that I'm adorable? Why are you saying this? Because every time she says it, I'm just like, what? Like, it's not even just like a blush. What? It's just like, what the fuck are you saying? How? So yeah, I know that Ronan is just like, you know, people never know if I'm lurking or not, and like, I don't want to call Ronan out on the lurk, but like, I'm gonna grab you by the neck sometime, Ronan, and you're gonna tell me. You're gonna tell me what exactly it is. Page for the flowers who sit in 6-hour queues just to try and do alliance raids that are out of date. I know, right? And it's so funny. I mean, it's fucking OCE, to be fair. But I hate it so much that we can't do fucking duties on OCE with you guys. Like, I have to be like, alright, you guys go ahead. You go back to NA, okay? And I know I'm playing it up right now, but I truly don't care if you guys, you know, because you play the game. You gotta do the duty finder stuff. You gotta do the duty. But I'm just like, man, why can't we do it here? We need a collab when? Maybe sometime. wish I had infinite time to draw that. Oh no! You've been running up so much. Don't do it. She hates Leon so much. More for me and Arya, but you know, or Leon. Stop moving around, you little stinky spider. Even though you're not a spider because you've got 4 legs. Would this kind of spider scare you guys? Obviously something this big would scare anyone. But I mean, like, if there was a spider that existed, that had 4 legs and was just the normal size of a spider. I guess an insect. Wait, are there any insects that have 4, like, appendages like that? Trying to put you both in the Ada outfit then? No complaints from me? So true. Oh god, Neb in the Ada outfit? Oh shit. Damn. I can't imagine, but I'd imagine that would be pretty good. Actually, I'm not giving you any ideas. Don't do that. Focus on your commissions and just doing what you'd like to do. Or you might get a donation in your Ko-Fi if you do that. Yeah. Yeah. Be careful. Be very careful. Now spiders are a friend? Yeah. I think they have 6 legs to be classified as an insect. Not a buggies, but some spiders have cute eyes. I think spiders are cute too. And if anything, like, as scared as I am of huntsmans being anywhere near me, I do let them chill out in the house. I just don't want them to be in my sight, you know? Because if a huntsman is here, then at least there's no other buggies to deal with. One day now. It'll happen, maybe. I don't want to say anything. I don't want to put any expectations up, but you know, we'll see. Maybe. Jumping spiders have little faces. You know, I had a friend. Ow! Stop it! I made friends with a jumping spider in my room. Last year. I'm pretty sure it's like, you know, I don't know how long they last. But I used to have a little jumping spider friend in my room. They're so cute, genuinely. Like, it got to the point where it was comfortable enough jumping directly onto me. It was so adorable. I miss it. I called it Little Dude. I have photos of them, actually. I should post them sometime. But yeah, I assume they've passed, just naturally. But it would go into my desk. It would watch what I'm doing on the computer. It would like jump onto my arm to look at what I was doing on the computer as well. He was so cute. He'd hunt these little tiny things that got into my room, little tiny bugs, and like I'd spray a little bit of water for it on the window so that it could drink. Which one is the one I need to kill? This one. He was adorable. I loved him. Yeah, that was the time that I got a little dude as my little friend. Actually pretty clever and inquisitive too. Yeah, exactly. They do like respond to stuff. Like it would like look me in the eyes or the face and like would put its like little hands up at the top and just wave to me. It was so cute. But yeah, they really are genuinely curious and they'll look around at different things. It felt pretty aware of its surroundings as well. And like it wasn't scared of me like hovering my hand over it or like pushing it to like move like out of the way or something. It was really cute. Yeah, here we go. Alabarina. Yeah. I didn't even like keep it in like an enclosure or some kind. It just free roamed around my room. And it just comes say hi to me sometimes. I think it was before I started streaming. Was it before? I'm pretty sure it was. Yeah. I think we should be able to craft all the stuff we need now, right?
Yep.
Did she just reply to me?
Got something in mind?
That's freaky. Uh-oh. Oh, that's bad. Oh, not again. Why would it do that? Uh-oh. Whoa. Hold on. Looks like I need to, what's it called? Get to the save place real quick. Steam. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. This stream might crash. If that happens, you know what happened. What was I even up to? 14. Oh yeah, I was complaining about the story instances. I think I complained about that a bunch. Also, another thing. Let's go back. Let's circle back to. I don't really trust the devs too much anymore. Is apart from the Hrothgar and Vieira hats, it's a lot like. I'm pretty sure they also said, oh, we're gonna put the very old PvP rewards back in like you're gonna be able to have a way to get those done and stuff, and it's just like, where is that? And them being like, oh, we've got 2 die channels, but you can't do all of the glamours right now, and like I see why that would take a bit, but have they followed up on that really? No. And they're like, oh, I know that all of the glamours right now aren't going to be high res textures or whatever, but well, don't worry, we'll get to those. They haven't done that yet. I can see why they started with what they started with like the level 1 gear that everyone can wear and whatnot, and those just purely for glamour, but it's like, oh, man. I gotta sit to bed sadly every morning, always catch some stream again. Hope you have fun. Thank you, Arya. I'm sorry, I've been such a bummer on stream, but thank you for listening and chatting, and I hope you have a good rest and a good day tomorrow. Thank you. Rebecca's poor Epion has a meeting with sleep, so I'm gonna lie down with him for a bit. Alrighty. Please give him hugs. Go. I hope he falls asleep all goods and have a good rest together. Sorry for my bad timing. What? No, you're fine. I was already talking about it before you popped in. If that's what you're talking about, no worries. Take care of you, both of you. Take care. Where is? Oh God. Every time this happens, usually like stream crashes a bit later. I'm a bit worried, but if I can somehow get to that file, no, yeah, it's not. It's just straight up not working. I really want to know why that happens. Sorry, hold on. I'm just doing stuff outside of the game to see if I can fix this, but it doesn't seem to be. I feel like ending the process of because my folders aren't opening, like just Windows, what's it called? What is it called? The File Explorer? Yeah, this isn't working. And I feel like closing it is just gonna close a lot more other things. Oh, yep. My taskbar is gone. I'm listening to insights about games especially? Alright, yeah. I mean, it won't affect any kind of, like, enjoyment of the game, right? Or just pointing stuff out, we'll just be like, yeah, I agree, or I don't agree. No deal. Better go catch it? Shut up! Good night. Eat well and to eat. That's probably why my game isn't saving, because that itself is just not working.